Welcome to another episode of Shabbat Shmooze, Miami edition. This week's Parsha is Parshat Shelach. Now, there's obviously, we know the incident about the spies. The spies went right before we entered the Promised Land, and 12 of the spies went to scout the land and to come back with a report about what we should expect. 10 of those 12 spies came back with very good news. There's full of bounty, there's plenty, huge pomegranates, huge dates, huge figs. It's a country of so much promise, but they also brought back fear and doubt. They began to tell everyone, the entire nation, there's so many strong, fortified countries there. We're going up against them. We're never going to make it. We're never going to succeed. But two of those spies, Kalev and Yehoshua, they had faith in Hashem. And so they didn't bring back the fear-mongering and the doubt. They said, look, we have our work cut out for us. There are some challenges, but the same Hashem that put those challenges before us will allow us to triumph. Which brings us to a story I once heard, which is amazing. And it talks about the power of perspective. There were two farmers who lived in the same village, and there had been a drought. The entire village was plagued by a drought for quite some time. So the first farmer looked at his field and said, I'm doomed. I'm going to lose everything. I've got nothing. And he looked at the sky. He saw clear blue skies, dry ground. He said, I'm just going to let my land go. There's no point. I'm going to lose everything. The second farmer looked at his completely empty field and said, you know what? I'm going to pray because I believe the same Hashem who gave me this drought can give me rain. And I'm going to do my hishtadlut. I'm going to do my due diligence. And instead of looking at this as a poor me, pity me, I'm going to say, no, this is a challenge. I'm going to rise above and I'm going to toil. I'm going to do whatever I can to bring about the best results. So he began to build deep wells going all the way down to be able to hopefully one day be used to catch all the rain. The next morning, an old man was walking by and saw the second farmer building the wells. And he looked at him and he said, you're such a fool. The whole nation is plagued by a drought, and we know it's probably not going to end anytime soon. Why are you wasting all your time? And the second farmer said to him, the same God that gave us this drought can give us rain. And I'm going to be prepared. I'm doing what I have to do to be prepared to catch the rain, because I will be then the wealthiest, the smartest farmer in the village. Sure enough, dark clouds gathered the sky, the sound of thunder and the beautiful bolts of lightning struck, and the village received a tremendous, tremendous rainfall. The first farmer lost everything, but the second farmer became the wealthiest farmer in the village. Friends, how many times are we, you and I, standing on the cusp of our own promised land? Whether it's a business or a move or something, an upgrade, a potential upgrade of life, but we're daunted by the fear and the doubt, or people are telling us, you're crazy, don't be fooled, you're so silly. Take a message from Kalev and Yehoshua. Don't let that challenge take you down. Let that challenge build you. Same way that Kalev and Yehoshua brought so much hope into the nation, let us do the same. Let us not, we're never going to really be spared from our challenges. Bezrat Hashem, soon when Mashiach comes, we will be. But in this world of Galut, unfortunately, we're surrounded by them. Let us not view our challenges as insurmountable barriers and obstacles to our growth. Let us use them as stepping stones and springboards for our triumph. Bezrat Hashem, we should all be zocheh to rise above whatever challenges we are faced, and Hashem should shower upon us the rainfall of shefa and bracha and hatzlacha. Shabbat shalom.